Yo! Happy Friday. Welcome in to the 5th episode of Alphabet Landing Challenges. We're starting here in Jackson Hole for Eerie, Eagle, and then off to welcome in Blue, and then off to Bryce Canyon. So some high altitude, interesting approaches tonight. Actually, the weather is quite nice in all of our destinations tonight, which is a bit weird. To be honest, but oh, and my camera is, yeah, that's not anywhere close to where it needs to be. There we go. Welcome in, happy Friday. Just a reminder to become a sustaining member for Hermanos. You can do so, patreon.com/HermanosVA, and you can also shout us out on the socials at Hermanos de Venezuela VZLA. And of course, catch us here live. And tomorrow night, for example, over on the Twitch, twitch.tv/HermanosVA. Here we are. Jackson Hole will be in the F28 tonight, barring any setbacks in flight controls or anything like that, which I heard a little bit earlier. So we'll see. It was fine last time I flew it, but that doesn't really say much of anything, given that I haven't flown it, I don't think, since the update. So we'll see how it goes. We'll be on PilotEdge tonight. I don't even think I have. Do I even have their logo? I don't think I have their logo. Let me see. Let's see if I can do something real quick here. I feel like I have it saved somewhere, but there it is. Where'd that go? Oh yeah, put it down here and make it. Yeah, that should be pretty good, I think. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I think I have a friend here. I think this might be Blue. I can't remember what he's flying, but I don't have the model in the sim, it looks like. And then I have someone here, I think, too. But they'll pop up as we get more distance between them. Oh, yeah, 736. Yeah. Which I thought I had, but then I realized I didn't have after the update. Okay, let's bring some sound in. If you hear any humming in the background, it's I have one of the fans on the front of the new build is I think like seated, not like, or screws loose or something. So I gotta get in there. I just haven't had the chance this week. It's been a very busy week. I'm gonna have 2 more very busy weeks coming up. So it's just, it's a developing situation. All right. I tightened one up on the back, and I thought that was it, but it's actually not it. It's on the front, so I'm gonna actually have to go in there. Okay, I have to stare at this a little bit because I have not flown this in some time. Uh-oh. Oh, that is not a good first sign. Oh boy. Oh no. Let me try to restart. Perhaps it well, you can set your load and stuff at least. I'm thinking maybe it ran out of charge. But yeah, if it's in that, whatever state that is, I don't know. We might be flying something else tonight. Yeah, so it ran out of charge. That's what it was. That's interesting though. It spawned on external power this time, which Normally I have to go right and connect it here. Huh. That's weird. And it says it's off too. Huh. Interesting. Alright. So external on, we'll get battery on. And we'll go and do a bunch of other stuff in here. This is not going to be a quick departure. So if you are like loading in and thinking about, oh, do I want to do this flight or not, like you have plenty of time. It's going to be, it probably will be upwards of 30 minutes, 35 minutes before we're out of here. Okay, let me, I'm just gonna pull for fuel, because they actually have this model in SimBrief, so I'm actually gonna pull this, so we can get some decently accurate fuel and, payload. Oh, and yeah, she does a lot of switching, which really bugs me out, to be honest. There's a lot of like auto switching on and off of things that happens on the ground that just bugs me out. Say what I'm doing as I do it. So I'm thinking, I think of flight level 230 this evening. Yeah, 1.1, yeah, right here. Oh, is it old? Did it update? Oops. Rip. 10.3 on. So I'm just gonna put, yeah, just put a little bit above that. And 39 with 1900 in cargo. So actually it has us loaded pretty light. But maybe it's because of where we're departing and landing. Because these are way above sea level. Okay, I'll check that after. Hopefully it's not, as if, what? I haven't updated in that long? No way, dude. Hey, I don't know. I'll check it. I'll check it after the stream. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it gets us. The good thing is we'll be slant whiskey, so it's like, you know, as long as it picks up the VORs and I can climb and descend, we're gonna be fine. That's not a big deal. So. Alright, so that's the load. Okay, load is set. We're gonna want to... Actually, let's just go for the APU. But I just need to make sure we want some vane heating. Put those into auto. We'll go low here for windshield heating. Get some old lights on. We'll arm the emergency lights. And then, see, TRUs are good. Gens really should, I don't feel like they should be starting on, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, APU. So, main on, and then to push the button to start. Plus 15. I think we can go. At some point there, you can do Gen 3, and then the. I don't know. I get this part out of order, out of sequence. Gen 3's over. Oh yeah, there's a couple. There's just a couple. There's this one and there's one other one that's a button. I think it's an engine start. Yeah, this one's also a button. In this plane. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Okay, so pretty much fine. I mean, we could go with external off now if we wanted to. I just leave it on because if I make a mistake, then I have basically fallback. I have like standby power in case I like shut everything down by accident. Okay, so we'll start on heading. I just need a reminder what, like, he might call out the Alpine 6 or Alpine 7, and if that's DME based, he's gonna expect me to still fly it, so I don't. Alpine 4. Yeah, he could very well give me the Alpine 4. Kickney, boy, that's really, that'd just be terrible of him to do that, but I could totally see it happening because Big Piney is on my flight plan. It gives me Alpine 4. I'm going to be flying roughly 192 from Jackson. So the 192 radial, I just have a feeling he's going to give me that. I'm going to be extra prickly if that happens, and unresponsive to chat, of course, because there's actually a lot to think about to triangulate off of 3 VORs if I'm doing this slant. So hopefully I can just get vectors, but I don't think he's gonna go for that. So we'll see. Big Piney is 116.5, but off of Jackson 115.4. And then we just want to probably, let's see, 16, 119 course. It's not really helpful, honestly, but we'll put it in there. Okay. Jackson hole altimeter 3038. We're gonna get some landing. We're gonna get some lights on. Taxi on in a second. That's interesting. Thought I at least displayed something. It's not functional, but I thought I at least displayed some stuff. Oh, I know why I don't have a radio masters. And okay. Yeah, I forgot that last time too. Alright, so flight director is gonna go up. And I'm not gonna take gust lock off just yet. I do need pumps. And at this point, I'm pretty good to call, but I just need to, give me 1 sec, guys. Alright. Where were we? Let's get... Let's get the client open. Might have already been open. Oh, Jesus. Much stuff open. Alright, we are Horizon 3829. F28.
PilotEdge connected.
Great. Okay. I need to put a flight plan in really quick. Whiskey. Guess I'll put Denver in as the alternate. Cruising 230. And then I had a plan up here. Big Piney. I forgot what OCS is. Rock Springs. Oh, CTD'd. Oh boy. Give me one of those. And then DBL is Red Bluff, right? Red Table, yeah. Get that one confused with the other one that's out there. IFR, we could honestly do this VFR, but... Okay. We're filed. So, ground, I don't think there's a specific clearance. I think it's just ground.
Alright, 7 Golf Whiskey, Aspen departure, radar contact, climb via Citic 781, flight level 210.
Climb via Citic 781, flight level 210 for 7 Golf Whiskey.
This thing's so small. 18075. Oh, yeah, this only has two, so you just want to check 7, so there's 8, there's 7, 6, 7, 5, 8, so right there. That's halfway in between. Alright, let's make sure the trim is set, which it was not. Just do about 5. We're gonna set. I'm gonna bump these up to 10. That's for altitude, elevation, field elevation anyway. Okay, let's call and then we'll switch off of APU and we'll get the engines going and we'll bounce. Oh man, everyone's crashing. Sorry guys. I've been sitting here for a long time on the ground, so I would not be surprised if mine starts to act up too, just because it's been a while since I normally don't like to do that, but I was checking on sceneries and stuff, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna let the plane sit here. For which destination? Eagle? Or Bryce? Bryce is really nice. That's a really nice scenery. I haven't been there in ages. Taxi ground, good evening, Horizon Air 3829 IFR to Eagle.
Horizon Golf Whiskey, contact Denver Center 133.67.
Alright, 3367, Golf Whiskey.
Horizon Air 3829, Jackson ground, standby.
Stand by. She gonna leave me.
987 Golf Whiskey, Denver Center, climb and maintain flight level 280, Aspen, altimeter 3041.
Someone's flying into Aspen?
God, you don't get crazy!
230, he said.
Horizon at 3829, confirm your Falcon, correction, Fokker.
For Horizon Air 3829, we are a Fokker Slam Whiskey. Confirm you are a Fokker? I feel like she did that intentionally. I've never heard that phrase on this network before. I feel singled out here. Why'd she have to ask me that? Confirm you are being a Fokker. Horizon Air 3829, confirm you're being a Fokker, flying that plane.
Reno Tower, TVM 586 Tango Bravo is established on a final for 16 left, 1 mile.
Air 586 Tango Bravo, Reno Tower, runway 17 left, clear to land.
She's trying to figure out if she can give me the Alpine 4.
Land, 586 Tango Bravo.
Bet. She's gonna give me Alpine 4, watch.
Horizon Air 3829, clear to Eagle County Airport. Alpine 4 departure, Big Piney transition, as filed. Climb via SID, accept maintain 16,000. Expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Salt Lake Center frequency 133.25, squawk 5540.
Horizon Air 3829, clear to Eagle Alpine 4 departure, Big Piney transition that is filed. Climb via SID, accept, maintain 16,000. 230, 10 minutes, Salt Lake 133.25, squawk 5540.
Horizon Air 3829, read back correct.
Oh. Okay.
Silver Ground Warrior 8295 Hotel at the base of the tower, ready to taxi with Alpha.
Number 82950 Hotel, Fresno ground, runway 29 left, taxi via Bravo 3, Bravo 2.
Alpine forward departure.
29 left, taxi
Alright,
via
so
Bravo 3, Bravo,
we'll
Bravo
set for
2,
16,000.
Hotel.
And Alpine has us departing, turning
Golf
right,
Whiskey,
heading
landing altitude, maintain flight level 260.
I need to look at it again, because I just should have kept it up because I knew this was going to happen. Alright, so 192 is already set off of Jackson, that's good. Nav, oh man, I hope this isn't, no, we're departing south.
36 Tango Bravo, taxi to parking via Charlie.
It's got, we're
To
departing
parking
192.
via Charlie, 586 Tango Bravo.
So 192 and then Big Piney, which is off of the 299 radial, so 119. One other plane? It's so busy, what? Alright, let's get engine started. These should be... Two? Blue. You're making me giddy over here. I think I can do... Don't think that... Yeah, actually I think I can. I can't remember. I was getting confused with that one. Okay. Normal... Master... No, I think I flip it to 2 and then hold, right? Oh, no. It's a hold there. Let me just make sure that didn't start it. It did not. There it goes. And I need to feed when this thing starts going beep 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 beep. I need to feed this forward. If it does, hopefully it does. Okay, pressure. Alright. Okay, so next call is still on ground. I don't have the correct squawk yet, so... And I gotta remember where that thing is, so it's over here. 5540. On, and I think C is for mode. I think. No, that didn't do it. So what is it? No, that didn't do it either. I had a problem with the transponder last time I put this plane. That's standby. That's low. That should be that. I mean, you just have to do it through the console. Oh, it's not working. That's awkward. Oh, there it is. It's that little tiny switch that I just assumed was, I assumed was in op. Okay. 3325 is going to be for departure. That's going to be the center. We're not going to get there yet, though. We have tower, and we still should continue on ground. Oh, I don't think we got it. It's very low. The second one, I'm not really going to shut anything down. The second one should go faster, at least. But yeah, like I said, you can tell. So we're at 30 minutes, but we're pretty much good to taxi at this point. It's a matter of turn right heading 200, huh? Right, let's set a heading for 200. Clearly it's going to be runway 19er. So at this point, do starter master to off. Leader. APU area to off. Gens should be good. No more lights. Main to off. And then I think I just main? No. I swear that these two were open, but I don't think that mattered last time I flew, so. Oh, very nice, Blue. Alright, 16 is set. Only thing else is pitch, all that. We'll get the gust lock off and we're ready to taxi. So we'll push back, call for taxi, runway 19er is my guess. Alright, so in order to do that, we need to pull external needs to go off. Disconnect there, we'll take the chocks off and push back. Is it, it's just alpha here, isn't it? Yeah. Taxi ground, Horizon Air 3829, ready to taxi short of alpha.
Horizon Air 3829, runway 19er, taxi via Alpha.
19er via Alpha, Horizon Air 3829.
Fresno Tower, Warrior 8295 Hotel, holding short 290 left, ready for takeoff.
8295 Hotel, Fresno Tower, runway 29 left, clear for takeoff.
29 left, clear for takeoff, 8295 Hotel.
Bring it right on. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Flaps look good too. Tower, I can't swap, so I just gotta manually, that is one of the things with this plane is like, changing frequency is kind of a pain, especially under duress. It's like, it takes a bit, and then you might get the wrong chunk of the, VHF frequency, because it doesn't have beyond 2 decimal points, so. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's happened. I mean, that's happened in countless planes, right? Probably to you too. One plane in particular, it was just like, at one point the A310, I think, was just like, nah, bro, we're closing your sim. If you unplug anything USB-wise, we are closing the sim. I was like, all right.
95 Hotel, contact Fresno departure.
Forward departure, 8295 Hotel.
Alright guys, enjoy the departure. Wish us luck!
Regular departure for 1895 Hotel. 1,200 climbing 3,000.
3295 Hotel, Fresno departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 3000.
Climb maintain 3,000, 1895 Hotel.
Or 905 Hotel, do you have a approach request?
ILS 29 right, 1895 Hotel.
Or 905 Hotel, reaching 3000, clear direct Sango, cross Sango 3000, cleared ILS Yankee runway 29 right approach.
On reaching 3,000, clear direct Sango. On reaching Sango, ILS, cleared ILS, 29 right, 1895 Hotel.
I gotta swap frequencies 1 second. This will take time again. The switch to departure is always a pain. Same with approach too. So switch this guy. Alright, there's 6, 7, 5. And then departure she gave 33, 25. It's actually better coming this way. 5. Probably 255. Best. Okay. Let's get it! Jackson Tower, good evening. Horizon Air 3829, short of runway 19er for departure. Jackson Tower, good evening. Horizon Air 3829, short of 19er at Alpha for departure.
Horizon Air 3829 for Jackson Tower, runway 19 clear for takeoff.
19er clear for takeoff. Horizon Air 3829. Ooh! A lot of scenery to populate in here.
Horizon F28, contact Salt Lake Center.
Over to center, Horizon Air 3829.
Or 987 Golf Whiskey to center pass.
Salt Lake Center, good evening, Horizon Air 3829, climbing 10,000 Alpine.
And enter TVM 987 Golf Whiskey, climb home 260, descending to 240 PD.
Or 905 Hotel, what was your instruction?
Ooh, it's about to get spicy.
905 Hotel, so why would you go to Bryant if you were clear direct a different fix?
About to get spicy.
Or 905 Hotel, yes, the course reversal is required. Also, you shouldn't have even gone over Clovis unless the radius of your turn puts you over the VOR. The Yosemite departure is a vectored SID, so you should have stayed on that departure heading until reaching 3000 when you turn direct Sango.
It's really, really stubborn.
Horizon Air 3829, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Up to 230, Horizon Air 3829. It's really, really stubborn. It locks in,
And center
nose up
987 Golf Whiskey with you,
because of that
245
trim.
for 240.
Really takes a lot to,
987 Golf Whiskey, Denver Center, thank you. Price altimeter 3030, do you have a request?
30 on the altimeter, and yes ma'am, would like to shoot the RNAV 1 approach from Copa.
trying to get some speed back.
Coordinate that with Salt Lake.
Alright, so we're looking for the 119 course inbound Big Piney. So we can actually go ahead and switch to nav 2, and we can just wait for that guy to come in and then make a left turn.
For 7 Golf Whiskey, you can expect that the center pass is crash to maintain 2000.
Alright, thank you. Respect that, and 10 miles crushing to 12 out, 7 Golf Whiskey.
I'm going to pull the plane volume down a little bit here. I know it's probably a little bit loud. I don't know if I have any sound override into PE. We'll see. It might just lower my mic. Ah, it didn't look like it did. So maybe I have some better audio control in Windows 11. I don't know. That's pretty nice.
Horizon Air 3829, just received an amendment from Denver Center. When you're ready, copy.
3829, we're ready to copy the amendment.
Horizon Air 3829, change J206 red table to read direct Kremlin VOR, Romeo Lima Golf, direct.
Cancel J206 and direct Kremlin, Romeo, Lima, Golf, Horizon Air 3829. So, Kremlin, what the heck, Rock Springs, where the heck is Kremlin? Yeah, they love to do this. They love Kremlin for Eagle. But I don't remember where the heck it is. Okay, so from Big Piney, direct Kremlin, RLG. Which is right there. Wait, what? RLG, right? What am I copying wrong? There it is. Yeah, it's all the way there, basically, right? Yeah, so what's the frequency? 13.8. Let me just pop that in. Okay, so Piney doesn't change what we're about to do, which is go direct Piney, which interesting. Why is Kickney? Huh. I'm showing us past the radial. Was I a little bit off? the 119. I haven't gotten to Kickney yet, though. That's weird. It's the 119. Kickney's supposed to be the intersection of 119 and Big Piney. I'm on the 119 now. Unless I'm out of range. Thank you, Mr. Blue. I can get rid of... Oh, I know why. Oh, jeez. I just killed an engine! No! I misclicked! That's gonna be very bad. Damn. Okay, alright, we're still in heading mode. Where are you? Come back. Come back, man. Let's go with continuous on the right. Sake. Getting close to stall here too. Yeah, I'm working on restarting it, but I'm not getting anything right now. Oh, it's just a click. Very loud. I gotta lower this volume. Are we at least level? So I don't have to worry about that. Somehow I'm starting on both now. What the hell? No, both are... No, both are... the left is still fine. The right... Come on. Come on, baby. Move. I'm getting nothing. I am still climbing. There's a pump on the left. The
Air 7 Whiskey, contact Salt Lake Center, 125.57.
2557 for 7 Golf Whiskey.
it may not be able
Air
to
905
restart.
Hotel, establish localizer inbound, contact Fresno Tower.
Oh, that click spot's so easy.
Salt Lake Center 687 Golf Whiskey out of 15.3, descending to 12,000 miles, caution.
Air 987 Golf Whiskey, Salt Lake Center, thank you, across Popak at 12,000 cleared, RNAV runway 1 approach and report inbound from Cerro.
Alright, we'll call inbound from Cerro across Popak at 12,000, clear for the RNF 1 approach. 7 Golf Whiskey.
I may have to use, is there anything in here? Or, I wonder if I hit turnaround right now, what would happen? What the heck? Oh boy. Can't even get back to home. Oh. Booster pump. Engine start selector 2. Positive rotation. Yeah, all of that's just kind of standard operation. Well, I don't know if I have much of an option. I think we're still making progress, just very slow on one engine. Pressurization, of course, too. I'm just gonna pop it into turnaround and see if I can get it back. What the heck? Alright. I don't think it does anything midair. Oh, the right side only is blinking now. Well, there's some positive, hold on here. Wait. Wait. Okay, this looks good, but I'm not getting any rise there.
A295 Hotel, Fresno Tower, runway 29 right, clear to land.
Fuel is, it won't hold. So it's like it's in a starting process right now. Somehow. See this? It's happening automatically. I don't think you can bring it back once you hit this. Once you put the engine fire out. Oh my god, everything was going so well! Well, I don't have them split. It's both or none. Yeah. So this is interesting to me though. Just because I was switching courses, man. Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna help, man. Also the sound, if I could just get rid of the sound, it would help me think a little bit better. I don't know where the, well,
And center 7 Golf Whiskey is 0 inbound.
7 Golf Whiskey, thank you. No traffic is there between you and the airport. Report after cancellation. Miss Perch Airborne, this frequency on the ground 122.2. Change the visor frequency approved.
7 Golf Whiskey.
Look at it fighting the controls. I know, yeah.
Tower 905 Hotel, contact Fresno approach 119.6.
It's acting like it wants to do something here.
And center 7 Golf Whiskey. We got the fuel sign now, so cancel IFR.
7 Golf Whiskey, I for cancellation received. Squawk CFR. Have a safe landing.
Alright, thanks. Good night.
This was stuck at 0 before. Come on. Whoa, 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 hold up. Oh, wait, reset button? Oh. Oh, I think we got it. We got it. Let's go, baby. Woo. There's just that one little button. I was like, wait, hold on. Fuel shut off. And then I was like, reset. And then I saw the reset. It was interactable. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're back. Alright, so we're going to get a Denver center frequency here shortly. I don't know, this may be a one. This will be another one flight kind of night, man, with that. Oh, man. Alright, so 13.8. We're still on 2, so direct, that was... Should be on the what, the 122? I don't think we even have it in range yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have it in range. So keep flying ahead until we hit the 122, but we're going in the right direction. That's not a problem. Getting speed back, of course, is going to be interesting too, because that new introduction of power. We're going to be wobbling a bit. We're not going to be gaining speed for a while. Like at least 10 more minutes, probably. Slowly creeping up. Yeah, that's what it was. So it was a fuel cutoff. Yeah. Well, I spent a long time looking for the wrong things. So is that even the fire bottle? It is, right? Yeah, it is. But it also shuts off the fuel. Which is what I didn't notice until I looked back up there. The cabin pressure's out of whack. Everything's just kind of gone to hell. But hopefully we can reset, get everything going on the ground. Salt Lake Center, Horizon F28, we've been troubleshooting an engine outage. We got it back, so apologies for the delay.
Roger.
Is that Chewy? What's up, man? We were just fighting with this plane. We lost an engine for like, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We were poking around trying to figure it out. How you doing? Yeah, it's cool. We were so lucky. We were so close to getting level. Yes, the Fokker. Yeah, we were so close to being level that it really wasn't. There were minimal things I had to worry about because we were in Salt Lake Center for another 30 minutes. Like we were level, so it was probably the best time for it to go out. Honestly. Much worse. Like on departure there, if I do that same mistake. I'm signing off the network 100%. There's no way. Way too intense. But it happened at a decent time, so kept it rolling. It was worth it trying to figure it out. I wish it weren't so easy to fix. But yeah, thanks for coming through, man. Yeah, Slayer T. I know what Slayer T would say. Don't even start, man. Y'all a bunch of bullies. Let a guy. He hates it when I poke around and click. Quit yo clicking. That's exactly what he would say. Say, oh my god. Have you guys picked up Kremling yet? I have not. We got 2 engines, not 1, but 2. Look at them. Ooh. Power. Yeah, some old school Horizon meatball up in here, you know. Flying into the little Eagle. Then we'll do a little, Bryce Canyon. Pop back over to Salt Lake Center. Actually, Bryce Canyon might still be Denver Center. Let's see, Page is still in Denver Center. No, Bryce is just over in Salt Lake Center. Yeah, so I figured out actually that this they had quite a bit. There was a whole thread of someone who, I don't know, worked for the airline back in that day in Washington State, and talked about the expansion. They actually Horizon expanded operation of this plane quite a bit before they just completely evaporated. I think there were probably a few accidents, more than a few around the world, of course, but I think involving Horizon that eventually just, you know, met its demise. Hell yeah! Man, you don't listen to a guy talk about, oh, that Mad Dog broken, blah 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 blah. Can't listen to those haters, man. Mad Dog's a great plane, way undervalued. Now, in terms of like file organization and extra stuff that it needs to run and be in the right place, it's kind of a mess. But it's a very nice plane when it's working. You fly that thing into Quito, man, you'll feel like a flight sim Dios. Fly that thing into Quito in bad weather. Pick up that localizer for 3.6, man. Coming over that old Quito airport. U-turn. Bogota to Quito, man. There's your training route. Oh yeah. All over. I mean, not a lot in the mountains, to be honest, for obvious reasons, but density altitude is a problem in that plane. If it's like, you gotta like half load that thing to get out of places, but very expensive model matching. If that's why you got it, it is very expensive. It's expensive enough if you fly it. So I'm curious, because now we've screwed up the whole timing. I wonder if Vatim has some action out here for the second flight. I'm just thinking probably by the time we get set up and roll out, They might be signing off PE. Looks like Salt Lake and Denver Center's off, so we'll just stick with it until they go offline. It's fine. We don't have to actually do a whole lot of planning because we're slammed. So, and probably the departure out of Eagle's going to be vectored. So, really, I'm just going to pause for you guys to do what you need to do. Probably go to the bathroom and then roll out to Bryce. I think I just did, maybe. Let me check. Yes, I did. I just picked it up. So we can go, we can fly the...
President 3829, contact Denver Center 120.47.
2047 for Denver, Horizon Air 3829, thanks. 30, what? I wrote it down and I forgot it. 2047? Jesus, the glare, bro. Nothing's cooperating tonight, so that's gonna be 475. Holy sun! Or 7.5. Then we're center.
A295 Hotel, you want to take it from Singo?
I stepped on her.
Star 95 Hotel, you're clear direct Sango, cross Sango 3000 or above, cleared ILS Yankee runway 29 red approach.
Denver Center, good evening, Horizon Air 3829, level 230.
Horizon Air 3829, Denver Center, thank you.
We on that beam, y'all. Yeah, so they split it either top and bottom or by area. It's about consistency of control, less so than the person who's saying the words, which for me has value. So it's all about, what you prefer. But having the 3 networks is helpful, depending on the time of day and stuff and what events are going on. So. No, that's the same person. So she's right now, late night shift, she's going to be covering all of Western U.S. outside of SoCal. And then in SoCal, you'll have 2 controllers right now. One is going to be covering center space, and the other one's going to be covering approach and approach departure and tower level. It's very low traffic at this time. They peak at in the afternoon, like the mid-afternoon weekdays, and then you'll see some. Yeah, actually around the same time on weekends too. I can never fly during those times because, I'm doing stuff. But the good thing is it's consistently from 8 a.m. Pacific to 11 p.m. Pacific. That's a really long time to have some solid control. So I can't say enough good things about the PE team. And yeah, 2047, yeah. And honestly, Chew, if you're looking to actually get into the real deal, the training series for VFR and airspace and all that stuff is fantastic, and it's way cheaper than anything you can do in person. I mean, you could basically, the ground school is going to be really easy for you if you go through PE's training. Ground school is going to be a snap. You won't really even have to pay for it. You just have to take the test. Yeah, no, legit. It's legit. PE is legit. Yes, you have to get over hearing the same voice. But really, that doesn't matter. It's the content of the calls that matters, right? So. Yeah, I'll link you to the. I'll link you to the. Where is? Yeah, these guys here. And of course, there's a lot of free information you can find out. Did that come through as a link? That did not even come through as a link. Hold up. Why? I'm being weird. Freaking doing that. There you go. I don't think that came through as a link anyway. You can copy paste it, but that's their whole VFR, which would be basically, I mean, that'd be your initial stuff. You're not doing any instrument stuff right away anyway, so. But it's intensive. So we did, I think it was 2021, most of that year, we did all of their ratings. And then I took some time off because I was just kind of tired of being limited to Western U.S. and then just recently came back to it because my work schedule is one where, like, by the time I get online and I'm looking to do a flight, like, there's no control available ever, especially in the U.S. So I picked back up on it. So I've been on it for I don't know, like a month again. All right, so I'm guessing so visual probably going to be released at 12,000, maybe 13,000, maybe could get us down to 11,000. And I'm just going to assume it's going to be a visual approach because it's the weather again is like pristine for Eagle. This is like I feel like the title has been totally thwarted by the amazing weather that we have this evening. Eagle is not normally like this. Usually at least some sort of scattered layer, a couple thousand above. But it is clear tonight. Talking about, Blue? Oh, did you land? So we could do. I think there's ILS. I think there's an ILS approach. Yeah. Well, hold on. Or is it an LDA? I think it was at one point only an LDA. Yeah, it's an LDA for 2.5, which we could do. It's not necessary though. So I'm just gonna ask for a visual from Kremlin. Vectors visual. It looks like runway 25, although the winds, information Charlie, the winds are 0805. So that would be a rare, circle for 7.
Horizon Air 3829, descend on path discretion, maintain 16,000 and Eagle altimeter 3039er.
Pilot's discretion 16,000 and copy the altimeter Horizon F28 3039. I never went standard. Class discretion 16. We can probably hold off on that a little bit until we pass Hayden, maybe. It's not that many, you know, it's only 6,000 feet, so 7,000 feet rather. So what would be really interesting and challenging would be shooting the LDA approach and asking for the circle to 7. But I don't even know if a circle is legal. Circling. LDA without GS. I mean, if we are going to Kremling, we're going to be circling anyway, is my thinking. But if she gives me vectors before Kremling, then I guess we could be lined up for runway 7 somehow on vectors. I don't see anything here. I don't see why circling would be legal, though, to be honest. It's such a tight valley. There's no comment about circling. Right. Well, let's descend. We're just passing Hayden now. Whoa. Hello, armrest. How you doing? No. Yeah, it's not gonna do 1,800 at least, something like that. 1,500 even. Oh yeah, blue did land. I'll be damned. I don't think there's a, let's see. Denver Center 2865. Yeah, we're gonna get a change, I'm guessing. And I don't think there's an approach. Well, it's an LDA approach. It's not an ILS approach. So there's an offset. But I guess in the 736 you could probably program it to do it. It's actually, there's not much of an offset, to be honest. But I think we're going to have to do better than this. And the problem I've found, not just in this plane, but in the Bay too, is trying to keep it above the threshold to drop the gear, and yet slow enough. These birds get speedy when they're nose down. Really slippery. We're getting pretty close to Kremling. I'm actually gonna throw the heading on, so we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna get vectors here shortly anyway. Didn't get much time to fly beam because of all the engine failure, but it's all good. It's not a super long flight anyway, so I think both are like 180 miles. So the second one, barring engine loss, will be much faster. Oh my god, look how much less fuel the left has. 900 pounds. Visual from 16 is totally legit too. I mean, we could hand fly from here. Eagle is off our right. It's right down there. Looks like G-Funk's on final. So we'll just want to be prepared. If we don't get any other instructions, we want to fly heading 212. And we're level 16,000, so I need a little bit of power back in. If you continue down that way, I think that's down toward Aspen. I think, if I remember right. But yeah, we'll be back here during the winter. This gets nasty during the winter. Like zero viz. I thought maybe, but I can't complain honestly. The West Coast has had really nice weather. I mean, this weekend out here in Western Washington is going to be like summer, basically 70s, sunny. So, all right. So at this point, we just want to make sure again that we're heading 212. Because we've received no further instructions, and the last one that we got was direct to Kremling, which we're about to hit right now. We're 2 miles from it.
Horizon 3829, turn right, heading 180 to maintain 14,000. Do you have a request?
Right, heading 180 down to 14,000. Request is vectors visual if possible. Horizon Air 3829.
Horizon Air 3829, make that heading 200. Expect visual approach runway 25.
Down, right, turn 200, and we'll expect visual approach runway 25. Horizon Air 3829. Alright, down to 14,000. Dang it. Quit doing that. Quit it. Stop it. I guess I'm assuming she's just gonna hand me off the tower. There's a lot of people out here. Nice weather. I guess makes sense. We're shadowing the LDA approach for runway 25. She may give me another. She may just tell me that the field is to my 3 o'clock and to report inside. That's probably what she's gonna do. I can see where it is from here. Can't really see the runway yet. Yeah, I can. It's right there.
Horizon Air 3829, airport 1 to 2 o'clock and 18 miles, report in sight.
We have the field in sight, Horizon Air 3829.
Horizon Air 3829, sorry, clear visual approach, runway 25, contact Eagle Tower, 5 mile final.
Clear visual approach runway 25, we'll contact the tower, 5 mile final, 3829. Alright.
905 Hotel, contact Fresno Tower.
19.8. Ah! I'm just gonna release AP at this point.
Fresno Tower, order 1895 Hotel established on the ILS.
1895 Hotel, Fresno Tower, runway 29 right, clear to land.
Turn right, clear land, 1895 Hotel.
What'd she say? 5 mile, right? Let's see, Washi is 6 mile. Okay. Eagle Tower, good evening, Horizon F28, approaching 5 mile final, runway 25.
Horizon F28, Eagle Tower, runway 25, clear to land.
25, clear to land, Horizon F28. Not very eerie for Eagle here. Very nice. Continue. This thing is a real
40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh my god. Okay, that was pretty good, just really long. Gotta get a better feel for it. I mean, she can just fly at like 5 feet for days. It's so weird. Oh, whoa! Who is that? Mexican native? Is that Ace?
Bravo Tower, we're 1895 hotel. I'm going to disconnect. I did a...
Oh my god, I have floating science.
You're 95 Hotel, Roger, have a good day.
Have a good day. Thank you for your help.
No problem. Horizon Air 3829, taxi to Terminal via Alpha, have a good night.
Terminal V Alpha, thanks for control 3829.
Roger.
Oh, we're continuing. You're not through with this yet. What is happening here? Alright. Do I have an old payware scenery or freeware scenery for this? I have something wrong here. Yeah, I've got double up. I've got some stuff going on here too. Interesting. Yeah, I think I may have. I checked my folder. But I wonder if it's you know what it may be. I think I looked for KEGE. It may be like Eagle County or something else. At one point I had a freeware scenery for this, and I recently got the payware scenery, so I think I probably have doubled up sceneries. I'm gonna have to go back and check. Yeah, yeah. I've got something like that going on. Anyways, nice. I'm so glad we got that fixed. Looks like Stug's coming in. Tater was coming in the other way, which was actually, I mean, wind-wise, that was the preferred runway. I'm not going to get crazy and start asking for favors and such. Oh, Jesus. The hell was that? What was that? There's no bump there. What the heck? I see Tater there. Okay, Stug's on long final, I'd say. Gosh, this Horizon just does it for me. The delivery and everything. I just feel like it's very proportional. It's a very nice looking bird. Alright, so balance the fuel. And yeah, again, I mean, there's nothing I need to do. I don't need to clear out an FMS or anything. The only difference is we won't be going from Kremling, so we'll just want to tune the VOR for what we're doing next, which probably is going to be Red Table. It's actually Wartac. And it looks like we're getting it on the ground, which is insane. 167 direct. So let's see. We could do this VFR. Could ask for a VFR departure. And then fly no higher than 17.5. But we're flying west, so it'd be 16.5. Which seems very low for this plane. Just feels low. Thinking more like 220. But alright, once Stug lands, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll put a little intermission screen on and we'll be on our way. Out to Bryce Canyon. The other thing I did not, so I spawned into this airport, I installed it, I spawned in, and I did not back out. So it may just be I need to close the sim and reopen it. Maybe the conflict. So yeah, same flight plan is as is in routes. Not Red Bluff, is it? It's Red Table. Red Table J60 to Bryce. Yeah, that's it. So, for me, that's going to mean I'm going to need to tune Hanksville on the way. And not Moab, though, right? Yeah, no Moab. Just Hanksville on the way. So I think that's why I chose it. There's just less VORs I need to ping. And at the speed we'll be going, hopefully with 2 engines, we'll make quick work of it. Although this one may be into the wind. I don't know. The winds have changed a lot over the last 2 weeks out here in the west. It's more of a south to north stream rather than west to east. Stuggo is down. See the new TBM? shown as a PC-12. I was able to install the TBM earlier. Oh, but I may not have injected it. Yeah, it may not be injected. Okay, quick bathroom break, guys. Stretch, get something to drink, and I'll see you back here in a couple minutes. Thanks for flying the first flight with me. And we're back. Let's do a little bit of... The departure out of here is not a gimme either, but it is very nice. It's very nice weather tonight, so... DBL J60 BCE KBCE. So I'm thinking 220 for this next one. You get flight following. You get flight following. And fly it at 16.5, but it's gonna amount to basically just the same. She'll probably be off. Well, we might be able to sneak it in just before she gets off, but I don't think so. I think we're just gonna be a hair short because of all the delays we had. Page, I'll put Page in as alternate PGA. DBL J60 BCE. Headed to Bryce Canyon. That looks fine. And I haven't really done anything. We're just going to want to change this guy. We're going to put some fuel back in. Although I think we were fine with what we had. $13.0, and that's already set. Let's go ahead and call. We're on the wrong frequency though. So, ground. I don't see. Yeah, so ground 0.8. Eagle ground. Good evening. Horizon Horizon Air 3829, I've heard of Bryce Canyon. Am I on the right frequency?
Horizon Air 3829, cleared to Bryce Canyon Airport. Jimson 6 departure to Kremling. Direct Bryce Canyon VOR. Direct. Climb via SID. Expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.47, that'll be with Denver Center as squawk 6621.
Horizon Air 3829 cleared to Bryce Canyon Junction 6, Kremling, direct Bryce, direct, climb via SIDS, expect 210, 10 minutes, departure frequency 120.47, squawk 6621. Kremlin, what the heck is this departure?
Horizon Air 3829, read back track.
Okay. It's interesting, 210, but I don't think, she's probably like, whatever. He's gonna be offline. Departure. Junction. I think Gypsum 6. I heard Junction. Gypsum 6. Kremling. Is this only for runway 7? No, it's for runway 25 too. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. I did not want... She makes me do things. What's the abbreviation for...
Horizon Air 3829.
Horizon Air 3829?
Horizon Air 3829, I can actually switch you to the Meeker 3 departure. That'll put you more to the northwest as opposed to going to the northeast, so you don't have to circle back. Would you prefer that?
Yeah, Meeker 3 sounds good. 3829. Meeker 3. Okay.
So Horizon Air 3829, change Kremlin, change Jimson 6 departure, Kremlin VOR, to read Meeker 3 departure, to Meeker VOR, J100, Bryce Canyon direct.
For Horizon Air 3829, change Gypsum 6, Kremling to Meeker 3, Meeker, J100, Bryce, 3829.
Horizon Air 3829, sorry for the inconvenience there, and expect runway 25, advisory taxi.
We'll advise ready to taxi runway 25, 3829, thanks, no problem. 20...
Payne clearance, good morning, TBM 7X.
Hey, it's Payne, let's go!
IFR Portland, please.
Hey! My guy. Okay, so Meeker, yeah, it's basically the same initial departure, except for it's a left. Yeah, it's northwest bound. So, depart.
Sorry, 7X, sorry, Payne clearance, standby.
That's no problem. I'm going to be on heading, actually, on departure. So, we'll switch that to 219. No, sorry. It's gonna be the Meeker 3 to Meeker, and then J100. Meeker 3. Meeker 3, J to Meeker, J100, Bryce is what it is. 6621 was the squawk, and we'll be up with Denver Center shortly. 66. Alright, so heading set. The only thing I'm going to need is, I'm just going to need Meeker, I guess. And then... we'll pull that back over here. And we want to be on the 277 inbound eventually. Initially, I'm going to be on heading, so... Yeah, sorry, EKR. You're right, yeah. It's EKR, yeah. Alright, yeah, pretty much ready to go. Now, she did say, just noticed that she said 210. I'm pretty sure it's 220, which is what I filed. Unless I filed 210 accidentally. But even so, I think flying westbound we can expect 220. And,
7X-ray full, clearance 50 to copy.
Ready to copy, 7X.
7 X-ray, clear to Portland International Airport, Payne 6 departure, to Payne VOR, Victor 287 to Melee intersection, that's Mike Alpha Lima Alpha Yankee, direct crater intersection, Kilo Romeo Alpha Tango Romeo, crater to arrival. Maintain 2000, expect 15,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 5246.
15,000, he's barely getting up to crater.
TBM 7X cleared to Portland on departure, Payne 6 departure, Payne VOR, Victor 287, Melee, crater to arrival. 2000, expect 15,000 in 10, 20.4, squawk 5246.
7 X-ray, read back correct. Expect runway 16 right, advise right taxi.
Will advise 7X, thanks.
Eagle ground, Horizon Air 3829, ready to taxi.
Horizon Air 3829, Eagle ground, runway 25, taxi Alpha.
25 V Alpha, Horizon Air 3829. Tater. Where are you going, buddy? Tater's going direct hotel. Oh no, he's coming in behind. He probably's gonna have all the all the static planes. Jeez. Boy, I bet Buffalo's bummed he missed this one. He loves when we fly in Colorado. Okay, so Eagle Tower was 1908, I think. Right? I'm gonna have to pull up the taxi diagram again. Yeah, 1908. We should actually still make okay a time in terms of, because I planned for this to end at 11 Pacific. I think we'll still make it at. This is like 160 miles, 170 miles. The J100, I haven't looked at it yet, but I don't think it's that much longer. I think it's the one that's just to the north of the J60. So just a couple nautical miles of difference. Okay, guys, enjoy the departure out of Eagle, and we'll talk airborne again. $19.8. Eagle Tower, getting Horizon Air 3829, short of runway 25 at Alpha for departure.
Horizon Air 3829, Eagle Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
25, clear for takeoff, Horizon Air 3829. Alright, so pop up the Meeker. Meeker! And it's a right turn basically as soon as we can. And I already have that right turn, I think, into the heading, right? Or I should. Where's my heading? Oh dear. Oh, there's the bug. Okay. Let's see. 322. 322. Actually. 2. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. It's 219 initially. Yeah, actually, let me put that back. Alright, let's roll.
Main ground, TDM 7X-ray west ramp, ready for taxi.
37 X-ray, ping ground, runway 16 right, taxi Alpha.
Alpha to 16 right, 7 X-ray.
Pops 11.
Horizon Air 3829, contact Denver Center.
Over to center, 3829.
Set climb level.
I will as soon as this is going to take a second. Hope she doesn't mind waiting. All manual still. Denver Center, good evening. Horizon Air 3829, climbing 9,800, meter 3. Right frequency, right? My mic on? response. Let's go with the beam. Get some nose up here. Should be pitch. Denver Center, Horizon Air 3829.
Horizon Air 3829, Denver Center, radar contact, call maintain flight level 210.
Up to 210, Horizon Air 3829. It's looking at me 21. Interesting. We'll roll with it. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Look at all these people flying Colorado. It's because it's so nice. It's so abnormally nice out here. My gosh, it's gorgeous out here. Wow. All right, we want Meeker. .277. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn a heading on course. And then we'll go over here. And we'll switch to nav 2. We're almost to that intercept, as you can see right there. Yeah, I balanced the fuel, yeah. But the problem is, you gotta get the nose down, man.
Number 7 X-ray Payne Tower, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Give me 16 left in the TBM, don't be shy. Alright, let's beam it. Flying toward Meeker right now. I gotta plan ahead of myself right now because I do not have the J100 in. I gotta figure out where that is. Oh shoot, it's way up there. J100, let's see. It goes direct Bryce, right? So we just need the outbound course. Level 210 now. It's gonna be outbound the 222 radial. Meeker, and Meeker should be about 38 miles. Yep, 38 miles out from us. Runway 21. What's the weather like out there? What's the... Okay, so... turn on a station there. There's one at... yeah, there's one. 270 at 7. Yeah, so 21 is the ticket, so that's basically straight in.
Center 7 X-ray, contact Seattle departure.
Go back on heading a little bit here. And just switch to our outbound heading 222.
There's 7 X-ray, Seattle departure, radar contact, turn right heading 230 to join Victor 287, climbing maintain 8,000.
That would be the wrong one.
For now.
222. There we go. Fly until we hit that, we'll fly beam again.
Air 7 X-ray traffic, plenty right here at 12 o'clock and 2 miles eastbound altitude KEGE 2,500, type unknown. Overspeeding there. I kind of figured as much. Yeah, it's nice, man. Those 7.3. It's hard to stop flying them once you start, man. It's you just do almost any flight in them. I can only imagine 736 too. You don't really, not really limited by a runway either. You just, any flight you're flying along, you know, you just, I flew the 737 the other day, 700. I was just like, oh, this is amazing. No flex, no math. Flies like a dream by hand, right? Just that feeling of releasing the autopilot and just feeling like there's no hesitation there. You know, it's just right where you need it to be, and it just flies, you know, like a plane. There's no like, oh no, you didn't program, you know, X thing. Really enjoyable, and the frames are never bad in that plane. So there's a lot to like about 7.3s for sure. I mean, that's why it's an S tier on my my little review of however many planes, more than 50 planes that I did. And granted, it was quick, but not a whole lot of question in my mind about why that plane made S tier, or the group of planes rather.
Oh shoot, we passed. Ooh, buddy. We passed Meeker. It's okay. We'll come back.
There's 7XA, climb and maintain 15,000.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. Multiplayer's just been off for me for months. But I do have to say, there just seems to be less stress when I do things like put live weather on and that kind of stuff. It just kind of watching my temps and usage. It doesn't seem to be as, so they definitely did some performance tweaks, which is nice. I haven't had any CTDs. Yeah, that something like that would not surprise me because PE is like it's almost running like an older Batsim like pre-velocity model. I would love to see this network busy, just because to have that real interaction of like actual traffic that's close to you and all that. Man, I'm all sorts of off here. I'm like late to everything right now. Talking through everything. We're gonna have to do a right turn back, and then we'll be on the J100. No, it's literally the older, it's the pre-velocity, it's the last update pre-velocity. When Matson went to velocity, they changed a bunch of things, including model matching. I mean, even the pilot client, like, it's almost cloned. Feels like, anyway. Like, it looks like that way. But, I think, you know, obviously the way they organize their comms and everything is much different because they have the actual frequencies all the way top to bottom on every airport, basically. Even though on CTAF, I imagine they just have a bunch of CTAF frequencies blocked out. 122.9, 122.8, 122.7. Actually, 22.7 I think is a ground frequency. It's maybe not that one. A bunch of them, I think they just have in a block that just is basically mostly unmonitored. want to join the... Wow, this is stunning right here. I don't think I've flown this particular section of the mountains west of Eagle, because I'm normally on that southern route. I'm normally on that J60. This is pretty incredible right here. I'm normally down kind of where L&D is, down that way. Like I do, I've done plenty of flights like between KEGE and Grand Canyon and Aspen, you know. It's like south, out there. This is really cool. We'll have a little Discord hangout after, and of course you're welcome. You can get the Discord information on the Patreon, patreon.com/EdamanosVA, if you want to join in on that. I don't know what we'll be doing, but it'll be fun. I can promise you that. We'll be doing some interesting stuff over there this weekend. I'm going to be trying my hand at making some mead this weekend. A little science project. I've actually been tracking some mead making websites for some time. Just thinking about, I've been wanting to brew, but I don't know, like the space and the cooking and all that stuff. I don't know, like for beer anyway, I don't have the space that I want, but mead seems totally viable and takes almost no space, just the space that you need to store the gallon jug. So we're gonna do that, get some pictures and video up for that, and if it turns out, you know, maybe a little mini series, you know.
7 X-ray, Olympia altimeter 3000.
And then we have an extra special Monday here on the YouTube, Monday night stream during the Packers Raiders game. So we'll do a flight from Las Vegas over to Milwaukee. I'm thinking in one of the PMDGs or perhaps the Kuro or the 7-4, something. I'm not quite sure what the plane will be. I was thinking maybe a BBJ 2, maybe 738 BBJ, and so we'll do that during the game. We'll have some live commentary going on. Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, Blue, like, that stuff exists. I'm trying to, like, there's some flavors for, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas that I really want to try to make nice, you know? And I've been thinking about making something for a while, so I figured we have a nice homebrew store in the area, and it's a nice little science project for the kiddo. He's really interested in it, so... He's really digging chemistry, so I was like, all right, let's do a chemistry project. The byproduct will be mead for for the holidays. So there you go. He's eating chemistry up, which makes me happy because I love chemistry too, but we're a little bit limited on space in terms of what kind of labs can be done and stuff. So we'll get a hydrometer, we'll do some measurements, get some gravity readings, you know, do the whole thing, make a little lab. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll post. I don't think I can't stream it on Patreon, so I'm not sure it'll be streamed, but get some video and pictures of it. Hey, L&D, good to see you in the chat. Saw your plane down there. Surprised you're not driving around on the ground, Mr. Forza. No, I can stream. Remember, I've done a live stream on Patreon. I've done one as a test. It works through YouTube. And it works, and it's not just limited to camera video now. They've actually opened it up so you can push through your OBS material. So it works. The question is, when and why would I use it? Which I can make arguments for a lot of reasons why, but a lot of arguments against that, because it you know, it's naturally less public. You know, there's, you know, so. But yeah, Patreon has added a bunch of new stuff for creators, individual uploads for sale, you know, stuff like that. I don't really think I'm there. I don't know if I ever will get there, but there's some cool things for early access. Remember, I signed up for the early access stuff some time ago. And so they sent in a couple emails over the last week about the updates that were made, and I took a look at them. They're pretty cool, but I just need to think about how they could be of use. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Alright, 12.8. I'm just going to pop over and see if I can get this right now. Alright, it's there. So, over to heading. And I'm just going to see if we get Bryce. We do not have Bryce yet. So, back over beam. We're 82 miles out of Meeker, which made that turn some time ago. Yeah, well, I don't know. We're probably like 20 minutes out from Bryce Canyon, I feel. But yeah, it'd be nice. I think they probably don't, because they've been, I have to say, they've been pretty creator focused. And with the kind of margins that they're giving creators, I think they've made the decision that they don't want to blow up on the streaming side and spend the money on that, and then have to take closer to, like, you know, your Twitch cut. You know, like you can't be offering 90% to creators and then have a platform that's as integrated as Twitch. At some point they made that decision, which I can't complain about. And at the same time, if a lot of what I do is stream, I mean, I get your point. Do better, Blue. Eat that Sun Country. Tisk indeed. Yeah, sorry, I didn't update it in the routes, but you know, it's always especially on PE too. They're inclined to give you things that are somewhat more realistic, and will change just based on, you know, a number of factors. But they control, despite somewhat low volume at certain times, especially when we're on. They populate the whole. It's a whole training process. Like, they're real controllers who train using PE, right? So they have a whole host of other traffic and factors. Even though you don't see them, they are there and they're required to do certain actions with them. So you always got to be ready to change on a dime, based on whatever they're dealing with. No, not just the 4 people. And yeah, I mean, it's low volume at times, especially when we're on. That's fine. Like, the service is the same. It's like you know, it's like a great restaurant. Despite, you know, you come at off hours, no people, no reason to think the restaurant's good, and yet the food is consistent and good. You know, like. And I'm fine with that. It's just, you know, everyone wants, you know, if you want a social network, you know, like Batsim, more traffic, you can talk to people on Unicom, you know, like there's stuff like that, you know. Iveo covers more of the obscure places rather than, you know, Batsim, which just kind of covers the UK to Central Europe to the US, you know. It just, you know, it just opens up more avenues. Yeah, Friday night late. I mean, it's almost, they're about to close. It's 10:40 p.m. Pacific. It's busier around midday, Saturdays and Sundays are its peak times, but you'll never see volume that's close to Batson because it's paid. You have to pay for it. So the vast majority of people, especially who are just kind of, you know, seasonal hobbyists or whatever, just be like, well, this network's for free, why would I pay? And they just stick with that, which is fine. I mean, it comes down to, like, what are you looking for? I think PE is special for shorter IFR or VFR with flight following flights. That's what I think it's, like, really awesome. And if you do them between Western U.S. coverage and LA Center, that's when it gets really great because you get the different voices and the different levels of control and all that stuff.
Horizon F28, contact Salt Lake Center, 125.57.
125.57 for Salt Lake, 3829.
There's 7 X-ray contact Portland approach, 124.35. Victor 7 X-ray, Portland approach, altimeter 2996, system via crater to arrival, and we are landing east, runway 10 left.
Salt Lake Center, good evening, Horizon Air 3829, level 210.
Horizon Air 3829, Salt Lake Center, good evening.
Yeah, 10 left in Portland. Yeah. That's pretty normal, actually, which is weird. I find it really weird for Portland. I don't know what goes on with their winds at the surface level, but I find it weird that they're usually landing east. It's like the only airport on the West Coast, I feel like, that's normally landing east, to be honest. It has to do, I think, with the river and the terrain around the, well, just, I get a little bit west of Portland, and then also, obviously, east of Portland, but maybe it gets into some sort of vortex or something. So, does United fly 7-3s? Because I saw some post recently. I don't feel like it was a real. I think it was a sim version, but it was like a 737-700, and I didn't even know they flew that plane. I thought United flew Airbuses and of course the occasional Embraer for whatever their express operations are. Oh, they had a MAX, okay. So it was a fictional livery for the 700 then. Oh, damn, okay. I don't know why I was thinking, It just looked weird when I saw it. I was like, it looked like a... Probably because I'm used to seeing the 738, I guess. Maybe I thought it just looked short or something. I don't know, I was like, that doesn't look real. I stopped flying United years ago. Long time ago. Oh my god. Terrible experiences on United, man. I had a mileage program back when I was in college.
Portland Airport, 10 to 11 o'clock,
And I was
16
like,
miles reporting
nope.
site.
No amount of perks is worth what I'm experiencing right now. Flying to Philadelphia.
Next way, cleavage approach, runway 10 left, contact Portland Tower 5 miles out.
I don't know if I ever got all my baggage. If I did, I don't think it was on time. Boy, it was terrible. I just, so glad when I ended up commuting between Venezuela and the U.S. over the course of that 5 years. I'm so glad that it was not United. Only flight into Maracaibo direct at the time was American. I'm gonna guess we're gonna get 13,000 maybe. Nah, man. Yeah, well, that's not, I think I've flown Spirit once. I don't really remember it. It was a short flight, so I couldn't really comment on that. But obviously, you know, budget airline, and, you know, I've read enough bad things about Spirit to believe that, for sure. Yeah, American was pretty good during that time that I was down there, but I don't think it's very good. I don't know. Flying the U.S., I just feel like is transporting yourself 40 years in the past in comparison to what some of the airlines have now. It's like I think about someone flying from, like, you know, like flying on Emirates or something, doing their first stage of a long haul, and then flying, like, you know, I don't know, one of the U.S. airlines into, you know, like, pick insert outdated airport here in the U.S. Must just think they've transported themselves back in time. Hey guys, I found a time machine. Yeah, Delta. I always like Delta. Yeah. Breeze Airlines looks like Emirates. Oh my god. That's an indictment, man. Oof. And Breeze just flies ATRs, right? No, they have Embraers now. They just bought a bunch of Embraers. Like 175s, right? Yeah, the American, I'm pretty sure it was always a 738 when I flew between Miami and Maracaibo. I'd always check the little plaque above the door. Renton, Washington. Renton!
7 X-ray, Portland Tower, runway 10 left, clear to land.
That guy snuck it in perfect time. See, if we didn't have the delay of the engines, we would have been into Bryce with full control. But I mean, she'd release us. She'd release us at 13,000 anyway. So. There's no real loss here in terms of control, and Bryce is not controlled anyway. On PEs.
Prisoner 3829, set up off discussion, maintain 13,000, Bryce Canyon, altimeter 3041.
Pilot's discretion 13,000, copy the altimeter 3829. So 13,000 was correct. We'll descend. She's going to sign off here shortly. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I read was the 220s. Yeah, the 220s. I've heard good things about that plane. All right. Let's get our butts down here. Here to Vegas for 54 bucks. What the heck? Ain't no one making money on that, man. What? Intentional aircraft, PilotEdge now closed. Time 0600 Zulu. All aircraft on the ground, in the air, BFR, monitor, Unicom 122.8, all aircraft, IFR, monitor, I don't know. PilotEdge will resume. Whatever it is, 7 hours from whatever. 7 hours from what?
37 X-ray, exit right, when able, taxi departing via Alpha, have a great night.
Oh my god, she gave instructions past 11. She gave instructions at 11:01.
Attention all aircraft, Zulu time now 0600. PilotEdge control positions are now closed. Class Alpha Bravo Charlie and Delta airspace procedures are no longer in effect. All airborne aircraft operating I-4 monitor 122.75. All airborne aircraft within Class Bravo Charlie at Delta airspace monitor the appropriate advisory frequency. PilotEdge will resume operations at 1500 Zulu.
No, bye. Jeez. All right. Let's see. Bryce Canyon is at 7,500 feet, and we are headed just to the right of it. Oh, that's it down there, isn't it? Yeah, she's all business. That's right. That is right. Yeah, we're looking at it right over there. Where's Blue? Are you going around? I'm pretty sure that's it right there. That.
PilotEdge disconnected.
She down. Looks so derpy with the wheels out. Oh, you got a keyboard, did you? Oh yeah, that's it. Alright, let's see if we can get this down on time this time. Instead of floating it forever. LD. Continue. Come on. Get down.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that! I didn't even add power. Oh my lord. I touched down and it bounced. Yeah. Well, that was something. Multi-bouncer there. Good lord. That was worse than Eagle. Multiple money hop, bro. Yo, the scenery's fire though, for real. Maybe this was the real challenge. Imagine if weather had been bad too. Would have made Eagle look pretty pedestrian. So I love that. I love that Bryce Canyon on the barn side there. Love that. Coming in the other way, it's obviously noticeable and looks really good. I just feel like the scenery is really nice, even though it's pretty minimal. Yeah, it's not a whole lot here, but you pretty much, honestly, this scenery, you're paying for the name on the side of that barn. It just looks stunning. And the fact that you can pull into the barn. I think that's about it. That's what you're paying for. Gotta kick up some grass, man. Come on. Come on now. Hey, we salvaged one tonight. And I feel like it went quite well, to be honest. Still pretty much on time. And some good looks at scenery. Nice control, as usual. And we got Stug coming in first, and then Tater right behind him, it looks like. Enjoy this weather for these airports, guys, because it is normally not like this. What you want to do is run this back in, like, December. I thought, maybe it would be late enough in the year it would be, but it's not. Still very, very summery out west this weekend, apparently, so. Do. Nice. Here comes Tatery. Tatey going Tate. Oh, yeah. Where the hell did he end up? I think he bounced. Because in a TBM, TBM's comparable to the speed of the Fokker. TBM just doesn't haul 18,000 pounds. You're 110 nautical miles out? What? Well, I'll see you in the Discord if you want to be. If not, I don't know, man. I got bounce. I got to bounce. Thanks so much, guys, tonight for flying. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back tomorrow night, albeit on the Twitch. We're going to do some Hermanos operations. I think we'll fly from the Colonia Tawada scenery over to the farm. I'm going to keep it relatively short, I think, tomorrow. And maybe not including on air. There's a bunch of back stuff that needs to be done, including the airliner hull, so I think we'll just do a little fly along. And then Sunday would be the day that you can catch some updates to the mead making. Actually, for whatever reason, the homebrew place is closed. There's a lot of festivals this weekend, fall festivals in Western Washington, so I think they're probably out doing that tomorrow. So they're closed Saturday, but they'll be open Sunday. So I'm going to head down there early Sunday morning, grab the stuff, and get to work on making the mead Sunday. And then Monday is football special right here on the YouTube. We're going to do a single flight in a BBJ from Las Vegas over to Milwaukee. We'll see if it's a walk of shame or if it's a victory lap for the Green Bay Packers. So you get some live commentary here. And yeah, I will see you. L&D just now popped in. But yeah, I'll see you in chat, L&D. Always welcome over on the Discord, guys. You gotta join the Patreon, become a sustaining member today at mountainous.org, or to get that direct link to all the good stuff that we create here on patreon.com/Edmanospa is where you want to go. Have a great night. Wish you well. And I will see you tomorrow night over on the Twitch for some Hermanos operations out in Venezuela. Hasta la próxima y saludos. Buenas noches.